What's up, guys? Zach Calhoun here. Just got some new sunglasses. I hope you like them. But anyways, I wanted to record this quick video because I just did a very important step with our new RV park transaction. Now that we own our second RV park, we have to do what's called a transition, right? So there's a period of time, there's a transition time when you got to get a lot of utilities set up, you got to get your account set up, get your credit cards, do all this stuff, right? And you kind of know what those things are because you got to change the trash over. You got to, there's just things that, the lawn guy. This stuff is part of the. You have to part of the transition. It's part of like how the park already functions. So you want to take over those things, right? But the most important transitional part is not the utilities, but actually, in our case especially, it's who we decide is going to be the park host. So a park host, what is that? A park host, in our case especially, is it's eyes and ears. It's a person who lives out at the park, that likes being out there, that knows everybody, and that can help you be the eyes and the ears at the park. So be the person that is your advocate, is your person out there who can help you with stuff, can let you know when bad things are going on, and ultimately helps kind of manage your park on location by a person who lives on location, so respected by their peers, and overall, it's a huge step in the right direction when it comes to remote management. I don't think you can manage a park, in my opinion, it's RV park or whatever other commercial asset, mobile home park, whatever it is, without a person out there who you know, like, and trust that can help you. So here's what we do. Very, very important. I think you can copy this strategy and use it, and it would be very helpful for you. Step number one, we get a cell phone. So we get a new cell phone. We just like use Cricket Wireless, just something cheap, a cheap cell phone. And when we get that cell phone, we bring it out to the park. And I basically sit down with our park host, our potential park host, and say, hey, I'm looking for a park host. Here's what is involved in being a park host. Here's all the steps. Here's everything. In this case, the park host is going to have to read meters for us once a month. So read meters, report those back to us. Understand, how our reservation system works, how it's all online, how to direct people if they were just to show up off the street with an RV and say, hey, I want to stay for the night. They can do that. In our case, it'll be we use CampSpot, I think, and just like use a QR code and scan right here and pay. And once they're paid, we have their credit card, they can stay. Come on, bud. Yeah, I'm driving right now. Excuse me. I'm going slow. So that's one thing. So report any problems that may be out there, right? So they want to do that, and then communicate with us and help us over time implement new things, new rules, etc. So if there is problem, if there's a leak, if there's a water leak, we need to know, right? If there's something not working, we need to know. If the Wi-Fi shuts down, we need to know. And we're not going to monitor those things without somebody on site telling us. So this person wants to have a better living situation, wants to have better neighbors, wants to have rules enforced, all those things. And to do that, and of course answer the phone, which we'll discuss in a second, to do that, they get a discount. Sometimes they'll stay for free, sometimes they'll get half off. It depends on the situation and the person and how much is involved. At a small park, you can probably just give them half off, and they'll probably be good with that. At a big park where there's more responsibility or maybe more call volume, you need to be careful. Probably just do a free spot. It's up to your park and how the economics are working for you. So for us, in this situation, for the second park, there's not much call volume. We're going to just do half off and go from there. Now, so how do they answer the phone? The answer is yes. The phone that is called we have a couple things that's going to do for us. The phone number that is called, the park phone, the new park phone, it's going to be on the sign, it's going to be on Google Maps, that's going to be on the website, and be everywhere. That new park phone, okay, will go to our marketing system called LeadStack. It'll also go to Google Voice as well, forward there, and Google Voice will be attached to it. And then it goes to the cell phone ultimately. Okay, so she in this case, or he and she is a couple in this case, are gonna both have to verify that phone number, get those numbers set up. But the reason why we wanna go to an online number first and then forward to the cell phone is because that's how we can make phone calls and remote manage and have our team members, hopefully VAs in the near future, run the phone and call people back, text them, and manage the park with sending text messages. That's what I use LeadStack for, text messages, and Google Voice as well also does that. Track leads, send out email blasts, send out SMS blasts, etc. So all those things matter, and we got to have a cell phone to do that. Okay, it's really important. We got to have park hosts to do it as well too. So we're going to ask the park host to call back or answer the phone anytime someone calls. And when they do that, they'll give a quick script of how to handle any call, answer any questions, and then they're gonna have a text message that's pre-written that sends them to 3 places. Here's our address, here's our website, and here's the link to book 100% online.